2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns. But once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Clippers now. Inside. Here's Zubac. Pass to Morris. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Outside, George. And the layup falls.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Golden State moving it around. Right side Curry. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Leonard. Morris right side. Another shot. And Looney sends it back. And here's Leonard from 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Back to George. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Down low. Cousins. Warriors with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Cousins, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Steph Curry hits the 3. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pass to Mulder. Los Angeles making a switch here. Curry looking it over. They get it back. Looney with the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
6-second difference between the shot and game plan. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the opera of a dark.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yes,
Cousins has got his first bucket in this one.
What incredible hands. DeMarcus Cousins makes tough catches look easy.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Cousins. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And that one's good. Cousins.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tune. And Eric Paschall picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Rondo penetrating. He gets it in there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Mannion. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Here's Batum. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Poole. The shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Mann. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the wing right side. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Mannion off with the layup. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it galloping. The fast break chance. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Oubre. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 8 points.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Poole, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lets a floater go. And Rondo finishes it off. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Got his first basket of the night. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Jackson. Here's Morris. Goes back up. On the wing, Morris. To the paint. Here's George. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Well, a performance worthy of an all-time great. And I think at this point we're comfortable putting that label on Stephen Curry.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Curry fires from way outside. Green taking his time here. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 20.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And the dunk by Zubac.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Jacks up a 3. Steph Curry with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, see, I think Andrew Wiggins has the kind of leaping ability and skill to be really effective. I like that he's aggressive hitting the offensive window there, guys.
Here's Curry. And the basket is good. Curry's got 22 points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Pull the shot. A little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And the Clippers call time here.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest.
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And it's in there. Patterson's got his first 2 points.
Well, I think this is where they'd like to see Patrick Patterson be effective, get his points in tight, make nice, efficient moves to the rim.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The Warriors leading to the inside. Mannion's shot is off. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked. Outside for Batum. For the tie. He takes it up and lays it in. Batum's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And Poole gets it to go. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Here's Mannion. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. So he gets them both. Clippers trail by 4. Jackson with it. Now defended by Oubre. No good from Zubac.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Toscano. Cool. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Mannion. To the middle.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here they go. Here's Poole. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. 7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Jackson. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Mannion. Looking for Pascal. He gets it there. Here's Toscano. Oubre outside. Now here's Mannion. Defended by George. Oubre. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oubre's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. The first one falls.
Well, Paul George smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win.
And George drops them both. Here's Golden State. Oubre outside. Pass to Toscano. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Poole. Pass to Toscano. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Here's Mannion. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Right side Jackson. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Toscano. Inside. Poole. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Poole's got 12 points here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You see, you can't be too physical with Markcesz Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
And Morris drops them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Jackson's got the ball.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Curry's got 27 points.
When a player is in his range as soon as he steps across the half-court line, that's almost impossible to check. Welcome, Mr. Curry, to the three party. Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And Curry has it in the corner. Leonard with the steal. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside, off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Wiggins outside. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The shot's good.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 8. And finished off by Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 6. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Curry shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Curry with it. Pass to Green.
Of this we know. Draymond Green does not lack for confidence. Big time shot there.
And here's George for 3. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
No moment ever too big for the big man DeMarcus Cousins. Go ahead, sir.
Curry outside. Cousins pulls it in.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the defenders are going to be very cautious coming out of this timeout. The only way they can get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul. So I'm sure the D will just back off.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early.